Hello and welcome to another Monster Hunter Rise video. It has been a while since my last video and some of you are even asking me if I was still pre-ordering Rise. And the answer is absolutely, I'm not going anywhere and Monster Hunter Rise is definitely the game that I'll be covering over the next 2 months. In this video I'll show you the challenge that I will undertake on the playthrough of Monster Hunter Rise. And I'll also give you a little teaser on the videos and tools that I've been working on to make the game more enjoyable for you. So stick around to the end, it will be worth it. When it comes to Monster Hunter, I always play each title with some kind of self-imposed challenge, and this one is the craziest I've ever done. I'm calling this challenge Spin the Wheel Hunter, and these are the rules for the challenge. I will be using all 14 weapons in the game, but each weapon will have a permanent element assigned to it. There will be 7 elements used: fire, water, ice, thunder, dragon, blast, and poison. Since we have 7 elements for 14 weapons, each element will be assigned twice. I will make the draw to assign the elements to each weapon after I've gone through the rules, and you'll get to see it, so stick around for it. After it's done, I will create a wheel with the 14 weapons and respective elements assigned to them. And with that, after a quest is selected, the wheel will be spun to decide what weapon I will be taking. The premise of this challenge is to go off meta, forcing me to use weapons that might be ignored by most people. It also keeps the game fresh and exciting, and most likely getting a bad matchup will most definitely cause some interesting moments. It also means that I will be using everyone's favorite weapon. With the premise out of the way, let's continue looking at the rules. If a quest fails, the wheel will be spun again. This is to prevent being stuck in a game due to a bad matchup. In the early game, if an elemental weapon is not craftable yet, a raw weapon will take its place. Once the elemental weapon becomes available for crafting, it should be done so right away. For bowguns, the element is classified by having an innate elemental ammo. For example, if the light bowgun has fire assigned to it, only light bowguns with flaming S can be used. Gathering quests will not require to spin the wheel with the exception of the ones where fighting might be required, like for example, egg delivery quests. However, I will try keeping the boring gathering quests off stream. And the last rule, changing weapons in camp is obviously not allowed. There may be more rules added to the challenge later on, but for now, this is the gist of it. So with that out of the way, let's make the draw. So to make the draw, we've got the 14 weapons in a spreadsheet, and the randomizing bit will be done by this website, which is random.org. So we've got a list of the 7 elements duplicated, and this is going to provide us a randomized list. So let's go ahead and click randomize, and right now we've got a randomized list of the elements. So we'll grab it and we shall paste it on our spreadsheet. Alright, so the font is not big. I'll just make it big for you so you can look at it. And we've got the elements right now. So we've got the Thunder Greatsword. It's alright. So we've got a Dragon Longsword. Got an Ice Hunting Horn. I don't know what kind of options we're going to have with that one. That's going to be an interesting one. So we've got a Water Light Bowgun. That's a decent one. We've got Blast Sword and Shield. That's a good draw. I don't know how powerful Blast is going to be, but it's like from the demo I did use Blast Coatings. It looked like it was nerfed, but don't quote me on that because the numbers that I saw didn't look very big. So we'll see what the state of Blast is going to be. So we've got the Thunder Hammer. Okay, that's alright. We've got Fire Dual Blades, Dragon Heavy Bowgun. Okay. We've got Fire Switch Axe. We've got Poison Insect Glaive. That's quite interesting because I did a similar challenge like this on Monster Hunter World, and I did end up with a Poison Insect Glaive. So that's gonna be a blast from the past. Gonna have a Blast Lance. Okay, that's going to be interesting. A Water Bow. This is quite interesting because it's like I'm gonna have, so for water, my coverage is going to be both ranged weapons. Okay, that's going to be very interesting. So with the Charge Blade, we've got Ice, and with the Gun Lance, we've got Poison. Alright, this is a very interesting draw. Let's see how it pans out. So right now, I'm just gonna convert this into the wheel. So the wheel is ready. So now for demonstration purposes, I'll be using the demo And say if this was the actual full game, we'd be selecting the Magnamalo quest, for example, and then after the quest is accepted, we would be spinning the wheel to decide which weapon we would take for that quest. And to show that, I'll be doing that right now. So if this was the real quest, I would have to take the Blast Sword and Shield. So this was just an example to see how the wheel would actually work. The playthrough will be streamed on Twitch, so follow me at twitch.tv/licensed2skill. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to pop in as well. I'll be more than happy to answer them. For each different monster fight, I will upload a video here on YouTube to serve as a walkthrough for those who are struggling with that particular monster. I will also be making guides for the people that have never played Monster Hunter before, so if you don't want to miss that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And that's not all. On my Twitter I'll be posting cheat sheets, like the one you can see on screen right now. These will be on mobile format, so you can easily use it to assist you whilst you are playing the game. If you don't want to miss these, don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well. To make it easier for you, you can find all the links to my socials in the description below. So, what do you think about the challenge? Let me know in the comments below. Once again, don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the bell icon for my next video. To those of you that have been doing so, and on top of it have been sharing my videos, I have to tell you, thank you very much for doing so. I really appreciate it. And Rise is almost here, so I'll see you in Kamura.